But there have been 7 of those students that went through that school that were shot and killed in the streets of Jersey City. So 7 different times that I went to funerals long before I should have been going to funerals.
100%.
And then there's the other side of it, kids who went to the school who are locked up for killing people and or drugs or whatever it's for. So I've seen both sides of it. There are success stories, but there's also the failures. And not saying that there's something I can do to stop that, because you can't. But, and you look at the Kyron Lacey situation and, you know, his dad coming out and saying what he said. But you don't know, when you say something to a kid, you don't know if it's having an effect or not. Because they're not going to tell you, right? Or they might tell you 20 years later. Like I've had students that were with me in the charter school who have apologized to me for being problems when they're in middle school, and I'll be like, apologize. You know, like you were a middle school kid, you know. Or, oh, remember that time you said this to me? Remember? And I'll be like, no, I can't remember yesterday. I can't remember 10, 20 years ago. But you do have that impact. You just don't know, you know, unless it just comes out in some way. But that, he mentioned the quotes. I continue to send them because every day somebody responds and says, I needed that today. Or that was a really good one today. Or in the case of Sylvester, we were talking earlier, somebody tatted one on their chest because of how important it was to them. So, again, you don't know what impact you're having, but you just do what you think is the right thing to do. And for me, I had 8th grade social studies and English teacher who were my basketball coaches, who when I was screwing up in 8th grade and I wasn't doing things right, stepped in to help me. So that impacted me. I understand how that helped me, and that kind of motivates me to do the same thing. Knowing I'm not going to stop every problem, I'm not going to save everybody, whatever. And I'm not even trying to save people, but just have an impact. Because a lot of the, especially in the areas like Jersey City, places like that, a lot of them don't have
that figure.
Figure or positive figures to look at. Or just to be able to say that somebody cares about them. Right?